Yes, my dear students, now I want to explain you a very important problem. Write the first three terms in each of the sequence defined by the following. Here Tn term is 3n plus 2 and Tn term is n square plus 1. So what do we observe? We observe that this Tn term is linear expression. This Tn term is general form of linear expression. So try to understand the problem. How will you solve it? Here Tn is equal to 3n plus 2. If we put n is equal to 1, 2 and 3, we get a1 is equal to 5, a2 is equal to 8, a3 is equal to 11. So what do we observe? We observe that the required terms are 5, 8, 11. But try to understand. This is very important. Important is what? 5, 8, 11. The terms are in AP. So this is very important. If Tn term is linear expression, then terms will be in AP. So this is very important for the purpose of multiple type of question. You must remember it. Try to understand. Listen it again. If Tn term be linear expression in one variable, then the terms will be AP. Then terms will be an AP. Keep in your mind. 5, 8, 11. Obviously, these are in AP. So we have discussed this problem may be asked in this form in the examination. The general form of linear expression, you know that an plus b, where a is not equal to 0 and ab belongs are in term of n. The general term of the linear expression in term of x is a into x plus b, where a is not equal to 0 and ab belongs to real number. Similarly, the general form of linear expression in term of n, it is in term of n. So an plus b, where a is not equal to 0 and ab belongs to r. So now we put n is equal to 1. We have t1 is equal to a plus b. If we put a is equal to 2, we have t2 is equal to 2a plus b. If we put n is equal to 3, then t3 is equal to 3a plus b. So now the value of t2 minus t1 is equal to a. Value of t3 minus t2 is equal to a, which shows that the difference between two consecutive terms is equal to a. So if this proves the result, if Tn term will be the linear expression, then terms will be in AP. So this is very important. You must remember so that you would be solve the problems of board also. Now, my dear students, you see here, n is equal to n square plus 1. n is equal to n square plus 1. And we have n is equal to n square plus n by putting n is equal to 1, 2, and so on 3. We get a1 is equal to 2, a2 is equal to 5, a3 is equal to 10. Thus, the first three terms of the AP of the sequence defined by this formula n square plus 1 is 2, 5 and 2, 5 and 10. 2, 5 and 10. So now we want to solve the problem. One more problem. This is also very important. Try to understand. A sequence is defined by, here sequence is the cubic expression. Here sequence is cubic expression. N cube minus 6n square plus 11n minus 6. So that the first three terms of the sequence are 0 and all other terms are positive. This is very important. This is very important. The tail question is very important. How will solve the problem? a sequence is defined by n is equal to n cube minus 6n square plus 11n minus 6. So that the first three terms of the sequence are 0. We put n is equal to 1. What do you observe? By putting n is equal to 1, we get 1 cube minus 6 1 square plus 11 1 minus 6, and this will be 0. Similarly, we put n is equal to 2, we have 2 cube minus 6 2 square plus 11 into 2 minus 6, 8 minus 24 plus 22 minus 6, and this will be equal to 0. Similarly, A3, 3 cube minus 6 3 square plus 11 into 3 minus 6, and this will be 27, 54, 33 minus 6, and this will be 0. Thus we have A1, A2, A3 is equal to 0. This is first part of this problem. This is first part of the problem. And this first part is also based on concept. What is concept? Here n is equal to n cube minus cn square plus 11 minus 6 is a cubic polynomial in n. And its variables and it vanishes for n is equal to 1, 2 and 3. If we put the value of n 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, then what do you observe? N is equal to 0. Therefore, by factor theorem, we have n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. If by putting, try to understand, n is equal to 1, n is 0, then corresponding factor will be n minus 1. If by putting n is equal to 2, the n is equal to 0, then corresponding factor will be n minus 2. If by putting n is equal to 3, a 3 is equal to 0, then corresponding factor will be n minus 3. So thus, what do we observe? We observe that n is equal to n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. So if we put n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3, we get 3 terms are 0. But if we put n is equal to 4, n is equal to 5, n is equal to 6, we get the value of n greater than 0. What do you observe here? We observe that by putting the value of n greater than 3, we have n greater than 0. And by putting n is equal to 1, 2, 3, we here observed that the value of n is equal to 0. In this way, we can solve this problem. Thank you. Thank you very much.